take a soft breath and ask, what message do I need most right now? When you feel ready, choose the card you're most drawn to, card 1, card 2, or card 3. And if you need a little more time, go ahead and pause the video here. If you chose card 1, your card is clarity. On this card, the wolf stands quietly in a bright green meadow looking out across the misty mountains. Nothing is rushed here. The fog has not fully lifted yet, but the wolf is still steady, still present, still listening. This card is a reminder that you do not have to see the entire path before you trust your next step. Clarity may be arriving more softly than you expected. It may not come as one big dramatic answer. It may come as a small knowing, a quiet pull, a feeling of, actually, I already know what feels right. The wolf on this card is not chasing answers. It is observing. It is letting the landscape reveal itself. So your message is this: pause before you react. Give yourself a little space before you decide. The answer you're looking for may already be underneath the noise, waiting for you to get still enough to hear it. You may be moving through a situation where things have felt unclear, confusing, or emotionally foggy. But this card says the fog is thinning. You are beginning to see what matters, what does not, and what no longer needs your energy. Trust the calm voice inside you, not the anxious voice that needs everything solved right now, not the fear that tries to make every choice feel urgent. The calm voice, that is where your clarity lives. Your message is, you are not lost. You are simply learning to see with a quieter heart. If you chose card 2, your card is awakening. This card feels like the moment the sun starts rising inside of you, something is waking up. Maybe it is a truth you have been avoiding. Maybe it is a desire you kept pushing down. Maybe it is a part of yourself that has been quiet for a long time. With this rooster standing in the morning light, the message is clear. You are being called forward, not forced, not rushed. There is something in your life that you are beginning to see differently now. You may have ignored the signs before or told yourself, maybe later, maybe I'm not ready, or maybe this isn't for me. But something inside you knows. This card says your awareness is expanding. You are noticing what feels right and what no longer feels like you. You are beginning to understand what drains you, what lights you up, what you truly want, and where you may have been sleeping on your own power. Awakening does not always feel loud. Sometimes it feels like a quiet knowing. Sometimes it feels like suddenly not being able to pretend anymore. Sometimes it feels like waking up and realizing, I can choose differently. If you pick this card, you may be entering a season where your intuition becomes harder to dismiss. You might feel more sensitive to energy, more aware of patterns, or more honest with yourself about what you need. The guidance here is to listen to the first little call before life has to get louder. Pay attention to what keeps coming back into your mind. Pay attention to the feeling in your body when you say yes and when you say no. Pay attention to the places where you feel alive again. This card is not asking you to have the whole path figured out. It is simply asking you to open your eyes to what is already becoming clear. Your message is, you are waking up to yourself. You are waking up to your truth. You are waking up to the next version of your life. If you chose card 3, your card is gratitude. On this card, a little hedgehog walks through a bright meadow carrying a bundle of flowers close to its heart. The flowers are simple, soft, and beautiful. Daisies, clovers, little pink and yellow blooms. The kind of treasures you might miss if you were moving too fast. This card is a gentle reminder to notice what is already blooming in your life. Gratitude does not mean pretending everything is perfect. It does not mean ignoring what still feels hard. It means taking one soft moment to recognize that even here, even now, there is still something good holding you. The hedgehog is not carrying the whole meadow, just a small bundle. And that is the message. You do not have to find 100 things to be grateful for. Start with one kind word, one peaceful breath, one answered prayer, one small sign that life has not forgotten you. This card may be showing up because your heart needs a little warmth. Maybe you have been focusing so much on what is missing, what is delayed, or what still needs to change that you forgot to look at what is already here. Gratitude brings you back into the present. It softens the nervous system. It opens the heart. It reminds you that blessings do not always arrive loudly. Sometimes they look like a quiet morning, a tiny flower, a safe place to rest, or a moment where you finally feel okay. Your message is, something good is already growing here. Let yourself notice it.